Welcome to Thorpe Park. Thorpe Park, we're on the walk today. It's really wet. We're kind of in a break of play, if you will, on the rain. And yeah, as you can see, we did say initially that we were told these are gone because we didn't walk down here, and then we heard that they are actually still here. Well, some of them are gone, some of them are gone. Some of the trains remain, some of the carriages remain, but given how much was actually down here with all the trains down there, everything past this point has gone. So it won't be long till these go as well. Of course, they are being refurbished and they are going to be distributed around. There is one reopening in the UK, which will be great to get on that when it does. Now then, a few things first before we go down there. We know there's a lot of clearing. We know that obviously Thorpe Park are posting from within inside the park. You know, we can't do that, but we still want to see this for ourselves. You know, as coaster enthusiasts, we want to see this for ourselves. That's what we do. It's what we do. We're not sharing anything off the group. So we are part of the group, the Thorpe Park group. I'm sure everyone's heard about it. We're not going to share anything off of that. We're respecting them. They said we'd prefer we didn't. So we're not going to do it. You know, to respect for them. They are sharing some images and things on there. I'm sure you've seen them. Some people are sharing them. We're not going to do that. It's not news that Rocky Express is being retired. We told you that last year. We told you last year it was being scrapped, and it's being scrapped. I'm very sorry for those that didn't believe us, but it's being scrapped. So yeah, that out the way, we want to go down and we want to check the progress of what's happening. We know there's been loads of clearing, and as I said, as a coaster enthusiast, we got to see it for ourselves. As we walk down, we'll see some of the old train track, which obviously used to form part of Canada Creek Railway. The track's been removed from the top end. Cody just told me there's going to be a great one of him sliding. It is really slippery underfoot as we walk down. We can see the bases as well as some of the couplings and things all here waiting to leave the park. It's fascinating to see some of the clearance. So yeah, we'll show you some of the bits along the way if there's anything sort of new to change, and then we'll get as many shots of Old Town as it was known. Now I will say the project is really pushing forward. You know, I was a bit worried they wouldn't get it open in time, but they've really announced sort of an end of March opening for next year. It will be one of the quickest projects Merlin have done when you think of the scale of the project and the fact they've still got to remove Loggers Leap and the fact they've still got to put footers in water. We know the footers are on site, but there's a lot of work to do in the time frame. You think World of Jumanji started before this, land clearance started before this, and there's still speculation that might not open till sort of, you know, Easter, late Easter. So yeah, this is going to be a project that really scales really, really quickly. Now this is really peculiar because I'm sure this was the Loggers Leap boat that was moved into Sunken Gardens as the commemorative Diana one. The fact it's got grass in, but perhaps actually they put a different one there and this was the one down in Old Town. And now that we know Old Town's been cleared, here is the boat. Now the park did say all the boats are still at the park. That one looks in amazing condition. Really does, bar the plants growing on the inside, of course. So some new signs gone up here, probably reminding people that it's an aerospace around here with Heathrow just down the road, that there are no drones. I imagine given Alton Tower's status, where people keep putting drones in the air to see the state of Nemesis, you can't legally do that here with a license or not. So just bear that in mind if you own a drone. The Rubber Rapids boats are still here. No change on those. I wouldn't expect much change on the ride. Not much has changed down here. The Storm and the teacups are still on the outside while the platform and everything's worked on. And the other signs and bits and pieces from Halloween are still kicking around here as well. So the smaller detail, the generator's been finished off around here. And of course the Nemesis Inferno train is also still in the brake run as well, being worked on. We'll get some close-ups of that one for you as well. Now it is hard to get any views of Darren Brown's Ghost Train, but I think Darren Brown's Ghost Train as we know it is no more. So yeah, I don't think that'll be back. It's disappeared off the app and website, as everyone has pointed out, so I don't think it's going to be back in its current form. Don't really know what they can do with the building, to be honest with you. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of show and things they put on for 2023. Now this is where all the action is. The Loggers Leap drop is still there at the moment, but I'm telling you now, it's not going to be long because the work that's gone on here is insane in the last sort of 10 days since we last come. as the whole area has been gutted and cleared. And people said this station would be staying, but I don't think this station's staying. I'm not going to lie to you, I think it's going to be going. And it just looks so open. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some close-up, so we can tell you obviously that, you know, the Rocky Express area has completely gone. We did say last time that it had been sort of ripped out. You can see the huts have gone, the Loggers Leap station's gone. I know people call it Creek Freak, but it's Loggers Leap station's gone. So we can see some Loggers Leap trough here, and then the reminiscence of the Loggers Leap station is right there. The ground clearing is insane. It really is insane just how much they've done. So something you haven't seen in a while is the Loggers Leap first drop. Used to be in a tunnel, tunnel was taken away. So now, apart from the station bit around here, which is already gone, yeah, they've just stripped it right back, and you can see all the work. As we pan around here, you'll notice Rocky Express. We'd love one of those cars. That would be a great souvenir, wouldn't it? But as you can see, the metal and everything has been chopped up. That has gone. So we're just left with the cars and the centerpiece. I wouldn't mind betting they sell it, to be honest with you. Now, if you see Cody slip behind us, that's because he's fallen over. So if I don't slip first, of course. There we go. There we go. What do we think? Now, I know pictures have been posted from the inside, etc, etc, etc. But as an enthusiast, I want to see this myself. Particularly, you know, Loggers Leap is something I've been riding since the 80s. Same with Rocky Express. You know, I know there's a lot of people that are sad to see Loggers Leap go. However, I know a lot of those people never actually rode Loggers Leap. It has been shut now for sort of 8-9 years. It is sad. It really is sad. It was a great log flume. It really was a great log flume, and kind of changed the way log flumes were done. It was a massive ride for Thorpe Park, and I know Project Exodus is going to be exciting, but yeah, I don't know, just feels like another coaster, doesn't it? Just feels like another coaster. I don't know, let us know in the comments below. We are excited for Project Exodus. You know, it's going to be a Mac. It's going to be the tallest in the UK, and it's going to go over some beautiful scenery down the bottom end of Thorpe Park, where, you know, perhaps the other rides are all intermingled with everything else. This one's kind of going to be a little bit more on its own, so we can't wait. It does look like it's going to be a March-April 2024 opening. I did doubt it. Everyone said look at the plan, and I went, well, they're not really moving very fast. Well, they are now. They are moving quick now, so I'll definitely hand it to them. They are on the up. Let us know what you think. Are you excited for the new coaster, or are you just sad to see some of the old stuff go? We want to know. We want to know. We're going to be following this throughout the year one way or another, so stick with us here on UK Theme Parks. Thank you for joining us. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.